doing afternoons now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, my sports centers are kind of few and far between, except for Sundays. That's about it. And that's when I come in and I have 30 minutes to just kind of get everything ready.
Right.
And usually by that time, I'm not prepared, so it's just, or I'm not finished, so I'm just scoreboard reading.
Yeah.
Towards the end, it's like, all right, cool, baseball. I'm just rattling off scores.
Alright.
You like it or no? So you like it or no?
Like what?
Did you say it? Did you tell me?
Oh no, I don't know. I'm fine with
But
it.
now I'm just writing more stuff for the website.
Bounce your right a little bit, please.
Me?
Yeah, just keep going this way a little bit. Right. Yeah, good.
Right off the box.
Right.
Right me up? What's happening? What you,
Tight. All right. You guys ready?
All right, I'm
Ready.
ready. You guys ready?
I don't know.
Okay.
Rolling. Perfect.
Here we go. In 3, 2.
And welcome to the program. It's another edition of Behind the Law right here on ESPN 580 Orlando. Thank you for spending your evenings here with us on our favorite sports radio station. You can also follow the program on social media. Follow at Behind the Law Radio on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, any social media platform where you can ask us questions right there. Also, don't forget the TV show this weekend, 10 o'clock a.m. over on TV 27. It is Behind the Law, but it's Behind the Law on television. So plenty of ways to interact with us throughout the week. To my left, my co-host, it's the beautiful Brianna. Hello, Brianna. How are you?
Hello, Justin. Fantastic. How are you?
I must ask, who are you wearing today?
Well, I am wearing Downtown Divas. They actually just released their fall line, so I'm very excited
Speaking of divas,
to have.
Behind the Law with Justin Clark, and who has someone dressing them? Brianna does. Unbelievable. I mean, how does this work? How do I get someone to dress me for this program?
You could ask. Nicely.
But I'm not that kind of guy. Can you ask someone for me? Look, I don't want anything from the Divas place because I think that's probably not for men.
Maybe not.
But don't they have like a brother store or something that, not a
Downtown
sister store?
Brothers.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm looking for.
We'll create a store and then we'll have them sponsor you.
321-282-1055. If you have any questions about anything we talk about today, give us a call. We have people standing by. We'll answer them right away. There's also plenty of information on the website, youhavepower.com, youhavepower.com. Huge announcement when it comes to how to deal with your student loan debt that we're going to address today. Also, we're going to talk about some crazy things the IRS is doing right now to come collect money from you and prevent you from traveling. Also, you're looking to save your home, you've been in foreclosure for a while. What can you do to actually get rid of all of your debt, all the while saving your home and lowering the mortgage payment all at the same time? So stick around. 321-282-1055. So Brianna, you know I talk about the two biggest problems we have in America all the time. The biggest problems that we have in America financially now are health insurance and student loan debt.
Yep.
These are the biggest things. These are the biggest problems that we have for families in America today. Student loans are killing people. And I've told you on the show 1,000 times, Brianna, about how this problem really was created. It was created when the economy collapsed in 2008, really even late 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11. None of us could find any job. So we would go to monster.com or hotjobs.com or whatever looking for work because we wanted to put food on the table for our families. These are not people who, when they turned 18 and graduated high school, ended up going to UCF or Florida State or UF. Generally speaking, these people, they have student loan debt, but it's not the biggest problem. The biggest problem is those of us who could not find work during the epic financial collapse of 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12. And as we were looking for work, these for-profit, terrible colleges, awful, would go on the job sites and say, "Whoa, you can't find a job anyway, but I can get you a ton of student loans to pay the tuition and to have living expenses for you while you go to school. Can't work anyway, might as well better yourself by getting a degree." Now, the problem is, these diplomas were trash, worthless. And they would promise you, look, if you go to this school, you're going to make $100,000 when you get out. And these were all lies.
Of course.
Lie after lie after lie after lie. Most of the salespeople for these schools actually came from the real estate market. There was a lot of mortgage brokers and things like that who were out of work because no one could get loans at the time. So what do? They became salespeople for the for-profit universities. I hate calling it university because it's really not a university. But this is what happened. And then so we went back to school. 2 years, $100,000 of student loan debt. We get out with a worthless degree and a job that doesn't exist. So now what do? It's been well settled for a long time that bankruptcy cannot help you with student loan debt. As of late summer of this year, that rumor is over. Now, it is just a rumor now. So because we live in Orlando, so the bankruptcy courts are divided into different districts, right? In Florida, we have 3, north, middle, south, basically. The middle district of Orlando, which is here in Orlando, has created what's called the Student Loan Mediation Program. So by filing bankruptcy, the bankruptcy judges are requiring these student loan companies to come sit at the table with us and try to hammer out a deal. So when everyone tells you that student loan debt cannot be dealt with in bankruptcy, know that that is fiction. There are plenty of ways now to deal with your student loan debt by filing bankruptcy, and it's this new mediation program that's really going to be helpful for a lot of us in Central Florida because, again, Central Florida, we have a lot of younger people and a lot of schools too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of student loan debt in Central Florida. A lot of lives are negatively affected by having to pay the student loan debt. And Brianna, I tell you all the time, if you don't pay American Express, they've got to sue you. They got to come knock on your door, serve you with papers. You defend the case for 2 years before they can do anything to you. Student loans, all they have to do is send you a letter. Next thing you know, they are garnishing your wages. They don't have to sue you. They literally just have to send you a letter and they start taking money out of your paycheck. Certainly, if you're expecting a tax refund at the end of the year, you're not going to get it if you're not dealing with your student loan debt. 321-282-1055. Justin Clark here, the beautiful Brianna. It's Behind the Law, ESPN 580 Orlando. So bankruptcy can also, at times, completely wipe out your student loan debt. Now, this is still difficult to do. It's not easy, right? You have to go through this test. We call it the Bruner test. And you have to prove a few different things. Number one, you got to prove that you can't maintain a minimal standard of living and pay your student loan debt. So that's number one. 3-prong test to see if you can wipe out your student loan debt by filing bankruptcy. You can't maintain a minimal standard of living. This situation that you're going through is likely to persist. So it's not just like a temporary, I had the flu for a couple weeks. You know what I mean? It's got to be a long-term problem that we're facing. And that's the second part of that prong. And number 3, you've made a good faith effort to pay the student loans. And here's where this new mediation program really can come in and help with the Bruner test. Because let's say we go to mediation with the bank. Don't you think that's a good faith effort to try to resolve the problem? Yeah. Right? We're sitting at the table. When I say bank, I mean the student loan servicer or whatever. Right. You don't even know who it is anymore. If you have student loan debt, you know what I'm talking about. They change hands every other day. You don't even know who to call. It's like the wild, wild west out there. You were here during the foreclosure crisis in 2008. Well, I got my loan with Countrywide, and now it's Bank of America, now it's Aqua, now it's Mr. Cooper. It's the same thing with student loans. You don't even know who to deal with half the time. And that's why we are here for you. So, look, if you have student loan problems, I need you to know to not bury your head in the sand for these problems. They will come take your money from your paycheck immediately. They will definitely take your tax refund very quickly. So people really rely on the tax refund at the end of the year to have a reserve fund for the vacation, for just to have a little bit of a nest egg, where you have a little bit of money. That $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 that you're expecting on February 15th or whatever when you file your taxes is very important to your family's survival. If you owe money to student loans, they are going to take that away from you. If you have any questions, look, I invite you to my office. There's no charge. This costs 0.0. And if I don't think I can help you, I'm going to tell you, I don't think I can help you. You should do this, this, this. I'm not going to let you hire me unless I feel like we can really help you. The phone number, Monday through Saturday, I'm there to meet with people, is 321-282-1055. You can also reach out to me on the website, youhavepower.com, youhavepower.com. Even if you click on the little bottom right part of the website, you can click this little button that says chat. It actually goes right to my phone, and I can literally answer your questions right there in real time. So please feel free to reach out anytime. Again, 321-282-1055. There are also other ways to deal with your student loan problems outside of filing bankruptcy. Do you owe any student loans, or are you good?
Nope, I'm almost paid off.
But you said nope, almost paid off. So what does that mean? So you do,
Yes, I have student loans.
but not a lot.
No.
How did you get them paid off so quickly?
I worked when I was in college. So I
Oh,
actually
a hard worker.
paid off
Are you sure this
loans.
wasn't rich family thing?
Definitely wasn't.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, see, I'm always impressed when someone works so hard through college to really minimize their student loans. Because when you're 18, 19, 20 years old, you don't really... Sally Mae is very nice when you're in school. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
It's when you're out of
You
school
never hear
that...
from 'em.
And we didn't know that she changed her name to Navian, and she's actually very mean. 321-282-1055. Look, if you owe money to the IRS, they can now prevent you from traveling? What? And also many other ways to fix your student loan problems, all on the other side of this very, very short break. It's Justin Clark with you on Behind the Law.
You guys ready to hop back in?
Yeah, just give me one second.
Alright.
Was I short then? Chase?
No.
Okay. I figured it was...
I was wondering why certain things weren't picking up.
Short break. It's Justin Clark with you on Behind the Law.
Why do you sound...
Yeah, it
Like he's
sounds
underwater?
Yeah,
Yeah. It does.
that's weird, because like when we tested them out earlier, there definitely didn't... I didn't sound like I was underwater.
Mm. Very short break. It's Justin Clark with you.
Yeah, it's like he's in a bubble
Yeah,
or
it
something.
yeah.
I think it could be the mic placement.
Okay.
Because hold on, let me just do a workout of theory real quick. Justin, talk to me real quick.
Check 1, 2, test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so here we go.
Justin, talk to me real quick. Check 1, 2, test.
Oh, But it doesn't sound like that when he's actually talking.
Yeah,
It's just the playback.
it's just the playback. So that's very weird. Alright. So. Yeah, 'cause this didn't happen earlier, so what changed now?
Am I the only one that sounds funny on
Well,
playback?
let me
Or I'm the only one that won't shut up and...
Let me try.
You
Let
only
me try
hear me,
Brianna
basically.
real quick.
Yeah.
Ask me answer your own question. Just
Brianna, talk to me real quick.
this is Brianna. I'm behind the law.
Okay. Well, the mic is sensitive. It's picking me up. Why is it picking me up?
Talk to me real quick.
Yeah,
It's
so like
very it's almost like it's like blowing it out.
Yeah, like something's blowing it out, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's weird because when she's talking, it doesn't sound like that.
Well, what's also is that she'll be the only mic on, but for some reason, like she's picking me up.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Yeah, she's picking me up as if I'm
it
right
shouldn't sound
here.
like that on this one, right?
Huh?
On this one, it shouldn't sound like that.
It shouldn't sound like that anyway.
Yeah,
Can you hear it?
I know. But it's still rolling.
Yeah.
Small break.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, something's going on where it didn't do that at 9:30, so why is it doing it now at 10:30?
Oh, good.
I think we're going to take a little time out here. We'll
Yeah.
be back with you in a moment. How do I close this down?
stop stream. I'll do.
Oh, pause.
Stop streaming.
Yeah.
Everything good?
A while ago.
Been good?
Yeah. Oh, just some
Yeah. We're just kind
Like
of
stuff.